We live in a universe full of wonders. The vast expanse of space, with its countless stars and galaxies, stretches beyond our imagination. Each twinkling star and swirling nebula tells a story of creation and destruction, of time and space. From the smallest atom to the largest galaxy, the universe is a tapestry of intricate details and grand designs. The microscopic world, invisible to the naked eye, holds secrets that are just as profound as those found in the far reaches of space. There is so much to explore. Adventurers and scientists alike dedicate their lives to uncovering the mysteries of our world and beyond. Whether peering through a telescope or examining a petri dish, the quest for knowledge drives humanity forward. But there's another universe, just as vast and mysterious, that exists within each of us, the universe of our senses. Our eyes, ears, and other sensory organs are gateways to this inner cosmos, translating external stimuli into experiences that shape our reality. Psychophysics is the scientific study of this inner universe. It delves into how we perceive the world around us, examining the complex interactions between physical stimuli and our sensory responses. It explores the fascinating relationship between the physical world and our perception of it. How do we transform light waves into vivid colors, or sound waves into harmonious music? These questions lie at the heart of psychophysics. How does our brain translate the energy of light into the experience of color? This process involves a complex network of neurons and pathways, each playing a crucial role in how we see and interpret the world. How do sound waves become music to our ears? The journey from vibration to melody is a remarkable transformation, involving the delicate structures of the ear and the interpretive power of the brain. Psychophysics seeks answers to these questions. By studying the thresholds and limits of our senses, researchers uncover the principles that govern our perception and help us understand the nuances of human experience. By understanding how we perceive the world, we gain a deeper appreciation for the beauty and complexity of both the external and internal cosmos. This knowledge enriches our lives, allowing us to connect more profoundly with the universe around us and the universe within us. To understand psychophysics, we must first distinguish between sensation and perception. Sensation is the raw data our senses collect. It's the sunlight hitting our eyes or the sound waves vibrating our eardrums. Perception, however, is how our brain interprets this data. It's the experience of seeing a red apple or hearing a melody. Think of it this way. Sensation is like receiving a package in the mail, while perception is like opening the package and understanding what's inside. Psychophysics bridges the gap between sensation and perception, revealing the intricate mechanisms that transform physical stimuli into our rich sensory experiences. Over centuries, scientists have uncovered fundamental laws governing our perception. These discoveries have been pivotal in helping us understand how we interact with the world around us. From the early days of scientific inquiry to modern-day research, the quest to decode the mysteries of perception has been relentless. These laws, like the laws of physics, help us predict and understand the relationship between physical stimuli and our sensory experiences. They provide a framework for interpreting how our senses, sight, hearing, touch, taste, and smell, translate external stimuli into meaningful information that our brain can process. One such law is Weber's law, which states that the noticeable difference between two stimuli is proportional to the magnitude of the original stimulus. This principle is fundamental in understanding sensory thresholds and how we detect changes in our environment. For example, imagine holding a 1-pound weight. To notice a difference, you might need to add another pound. This illustrates how our perception of change is relative rather than absolute. However, if you start with a 10-pound weight, you'll need to add more than just 1 pound to perceive the change. This demonstrates the concept of proportionality in Weber's law, where larger initial stimuli require larger changes to be noticeable. Fechner's law and Stevens' power law further refine our understanding of this relationship, providing mathematical models for how our perception scales with the intensity of stimuli. Fechner's law suggests that our sensory experience grows logarithmically with the increase in stimulus intensity, while Stevens' power law offers a more generalized approach, accounting for different types of sensory inputs. These laws are not just abstract principles, they have real-world applications in fields like design, engineering, and marketing. For instance, understanding these principles can help designers create more intuitive user interfaces, engineers develop more responsive systems, and marketers craft more effective advertising strategies. By leveraging the laws of perception, professionals across various industries can enhance user experience, optimize performance, and drive innovation. A key concept in psychophysics is the sensory threshold. This refers to the minimum intensity of a stimulus required for us to detect it. Imagine turning down the volume of your music until you can barely hear it. That point where the sound fades in and out of your awareness is your auditory threshold for that particular sound. Similarly, we have thresholds for all our senses: sight, smell, taste, touch, and even our sense of balance. Understanding these thresholds is crucial in various fields, from diagnosing sensory impairments to designing effective warning signals. The mind's measuring tools. How do we measure something as subjective as perception? This question has puzzled scientists and philosophers for centuries. Perception is inherently personal and varies from one individual to another. Yet, understanding it is crucial for fields ranging from psychology to neuroscience. Psychophysicists have developed ingenious methods to quantify our sensory experiences. These methods bridge the gap between the physical world and our internal experiences, allowing us to understand how we perceive stimuli like light, sound, and taste. One common method is the method of limits. This technique involves presenting a series of stimuli in ascending or descending order to determine the point at which a participant detects a change. It's a systematic way to pinpoint the threshold of perception. In this method, researchers present a series of stimuli, gradually increasing or decreasing their intensity until the participant reports a change in perception. For example, they might slowly increase the brightness of a light until the participant notices it. Another method, called magnitude estimation, asks participants to directly assign numbers to their perceived sensations. This approach allows for a more direct measurement of perception, as participants rate the intensity of their experiences on a numerical scale. By analyzing these responses, researchers can create psychophysical scales that map the relationship between physical stimuli and subjective experiences. These scales are invaluable for understanding how different people perceive the same stimulus. Imagine tasting different concentrations of sugar water and rating their sweetness on a scale of 1 to 10. This simple exercise can reveal a lot about how we perceive sweetness and how our perceptions compare to others. This data helps create a psychophysical scale for sweetness perception. Such scales are not only fascinating but also practical, aiding in the development of products and therapies that align with human sensory experiences. Modern psychophysics goes beyond simply measuring thresholds. It delves into the complexities of decision-making and the influence of factors like attention, motivation, and prior experiences on our perception. Signal detection theory, a significant development in the field, recognizes that our perception is not always objective. It acknowledges the role of noise, both internal, like our expectations, and external, like distractions, in influencing our sensory judgments. This theory has revolutionized our understanding of perception, particularly in fields like medical diagnosis, where accurately detecting faint signals amidst noise is crucial. Our senses don't operate in isolation. They interact and influence each other in fascinating ways. For instance, the smell of food can enhance its taste, and the color of a drink can affect our perception of its flavor. This interplay of senses, known as cross-modal perception, adds another layer of complexity to our sensory world. Psychophysics helps us unravel these intricate connections, revealing the symphony of sensations that make up our everyday experiences. Imagine watching a movie. The visuals, sound effects, and even the smell of popcorn all combine to create an immersive sensory experience. Psychophysics is not just an academic pursuit. It has real-world applications in diverse fields. In marketing, understanding how consumers perceive products can lead to more effective advertising and packaging. In medicine, psychophysical tests are vital for diagnosing and monitoring conditions affecting vision, hearing, and other senses. Architects and designers use principles of psychophysics to create spaces that are not only aesthetically pleasing, but also comfortable and functional. From the development of noise-canceling headphones to the creation of more realistic virtual reality experiences, the principles of psychophysics are constantly shaping our world. As technology advances, so too does our understanding of perception. Virtual reality, augmented reality, and brain-computer interfaces are pushing the boundaries of our sensory experiences, opening up new frontiers for psychophysical research. Imagine a future where we can create artificial senses, expand our perceptual horizons, or even share our sensory experiences with others. The possibilities are as vast and awe-inspiring as the universe itself. Psychophysics, with its focus on the fundamental relationship between the physical and the perceptual, will continue to be a crucial tool in unlocking the secrets of our inner universe and shaping our future interactions with the world around us. Enjoyed the video? Stay curious. Subscribe for more psychology insights. Tap the bell for updates. Like and share if you found this helpful. Keep exploring the mind with us.